Custom tables lets you fine-tune ACT toward areas specific to your industry or work practices. Now you can create new tables integrated into your existing ACT data, allowing you to manage different types of data such as projects, support contracts, property, loans, and more. Custom tables is offered only within ACT Premium Plus, which is available now. Let's have a look. Once you've activated ACT Premium Plus, you'll see the new Custom Tables menu at the top of the screen. From here, you can view a template library to import pre-made tables based on your needs or industry. Or you can go to Manage Custom Tables to create new tables or manage the ones that you've already built. When you create a new custom table, you can elect to add it to the left navigation for easy access, or as additional tabs on the detailed view for entities such as contact, group, company, and opportunity records. I've created a custom table called Support because I need to log support contracts and any support tickets that we receive. Custom Tables lets you create your own fields and customize the design layout. This way you can arrange the fields in a way that makes sense to you. And yes, you can even set up security to limit which fields can be viewed or edited by certain users in ACT. I'm going to create a layout for my support contracts table. And first I'm going to give it a name. Next I'm going to add some fields to this layout, beginning with serial number, and then start date, and end date. And I'll click OK, and then I'll close out these windows. Now I can add a new record for a contact from the support area in the left navigation by clicking the Add button, or I can look up a contact and go to the Support tab, which now appears on their detail view. And I can add a record from here. I have two different ways to add this record, so it doesn't matter where I do it. Now when I click the Support button in the left navigation, I'll see a list of all my support records. You can click the column headers to sort or filter only the records you want to see. And when you right-click any of the column headers, there are lots of different options for sorting, grouping, and so on. You can use conditional formattings to visually highlight any of the cells or rows based on predefined rules that you set. So let's say, for example, that I want to call attention to any of my support contracts whose end date has passed. I'll right-click the end date column header, and then down from conditional formatting, I want to set a rule to highlight cells on a certain date. Now I'll check the boxes for yesterday, this week prior to yesterday, this month prior to the previous week, this year prior to this month, and prior to this year. It seems like a lot, but that will cover every date in the past. And now I'm going to set my formatting to be red fill with red text so that it jumps out at me. Now when I click OK, I'll see the results. If I want at this point, I can right-click this record to either edit the fields, go to the record, or maybe I need to perform a mail merge by either email or Word to touch base with this contact and maybe update their contract. Sometimes we want tables to relate to each other. I already have a table for support contracts and one for tickets. These are support tickets that were submitted by my customers. I want to be able to relate my tickets to my support contracts so that I can verify whether a customer has an active support contract or not. I can set up my tickets table here to be the child of the support table, which would be the parent. And when I do this correctly, any new support tickets that I create will display under the support record. I'll create a quick ticket record here. Now when I go to the support contract and I look at the support contract for that contact, we'll see that it now includes that contact's tickets as well. If you already have existing data in a spreadsheet or in contact fields that you created previously in ACT, you can import or move this data into your custom tables. Just click the Custom Tables menu, then locate the Data Import sub-menu item And from here, choose either Import from Spreadsheet or Migrate from Contacts. Just follow the wizard's instructions to complete this task. Custom Tables also introduces two new field features, Sequential fields and Cascading Drop-down fields. Sequential fields are useful for automatically numbering records sequentially as each new record is created. In my Tickets table, my ticket number field is sequential. So if I create a second ticket for this contact, notice that the ticket number has automatically increased by 1. Cascading drop-down fields allow you to relate two different drop-down fields so that the options selected in the first field will determine which options are available in the second one. I use drop-down fields to help categorize the nature of a support request. I list them by product, area, and issue. My product drop-down has 2 options available, my area drop-down has 4, and the issue drop-down has 8. But notice when I choose a product, the areas drop-down list has now changed according to what I've selected in the product drop-down. The same thing happens when I select something from the area drop-down list. Now my issue drop-down list contains only 2 of the original 8 items. You'll eventually need to perform some searches to locate specific data from your custom tables. For this, you can go to the Lookup menu and notice that there's a new option at the bottom, Custom Tables. From here, just choose the table that you'd like to search. I'm going to search my support table, and this opens the Advanced Query window, which nearly matches what you'd see everywhere else in ACT. Now all we have to do is add some rules to our search. Maybe I want to look for all support contracts whose end date ends within the next 180 days. Now when I click the Preview button, my records are returned to me. You can right-click any of these records to make any action steps from here. Or you can save this search for future use. Using these features of custom tables, you can build tailored vertical solutions to help you manage all of your important business data in one place.